When I started going to the church, my life I was considered very ordinary. I was just a simple teacher, a maths teacher in school, but I wanted more. So I attended services, listened to the instruction given by the pastors, how to use your faith, how to develop my financial life, how to develop my professional life, and I decided to become a faithful tither. My first thoughts were that I'm not working enough, how can I tithe? And I found it difficult at the beginning. I had problems. When the problems came, I must say I wasn't as faithful. But then I decided to because things weren't going as it should, and decided I have to do this properly. And I decided to be faithful. And I just saw everything opened up for me. Knowing my rights about what God said, if you're faithful in your tithes and your offering, He'll open the windows of heaven and pour out blessings for you. So I just hold on to that and trusted that God is going to do what He said. And as He said, He's not like a man to lie. So I decided I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it properly. And ever since I started and following the right way, things just developed from there. I've seen myself getting my master's degree, which I didn't think I could get, and even started a new course, which is just master's course. I'm not doing a first degree anymore. So I'm actually doing my second degree now. I have been able to buy a number of houses. I was even given one because of my faithfulness. God opened the way. God made a situation wherein somebody was owing me money, and part of their paying was to give me a house, which didn't cost me anything. Another situation I had is where I had, in one of the houses, I had tenants who were giving problems with the London housing allowance payments. And I went to the council, spoke to them about it and said, I do not accept this, because I said to myself, I can't afford to lose, because that's what God is about. As a faithful tither, I cannot lose. I spoke to them about the situation, and they said to me, we're sorry, we have paid the tenants already. We're not going to pay you again. We can't do it twice. And this has never happened. And I kept trusting God and said, God, you have to change the situation. I have to get what is mine. And they wrote back to me a couple of weeks after and said, the money is yours, the compensation will be given. So I just have to give God the praises, and I know why that happened. It's because I'm a tither and being faithful to God. I would say to anybody who is having doubt of being a tither that it works, and they need to try. They need to just go ahead and try and just trust and believe that God can change any situation. It doesn't matter, even when it looks difficult, it's not going to happen. God is creating something on the side which is going to come through, and we're going to have to give His name praise. When I look at my life compared to somebody else, like in the same, started off in the same situation with me, who doesn't tithe, it's not the same. And I know it's because of my trust and belief that it will work, because that's what God says, and I believe that what He says will work, and I followed it through. And I can say to anybody who's thinking about tithing or having doubts, just to go ahead and do it.